here with Umbrella Detailing. So we're starting off a new car prep. This car is a brand new car. It has about 400 miles on it, and I think they drove it into the dealership, 300 of them. It's probably about 4 days old. So what we do is we start off with our new car prep. We're going to start off with a good wash, and I like to use Carpro Reset. That's the soap I like to use. And again, it's a concentrated soap, so kind of get your Pro Blend and get it in a bottle and mix up 40 milliliters, so about 1.5 ounces to 5 gallons of water. And we're going to create a whole bunch of suds here. This is a really good soap. I like using this. It really gets a good clean. Pour that soap in. Get some good suds, and then we are going to go ahead and wash this car. So I'm just going to kind of show you step by step what I do with this throughout. First off, starting with a wash, and then I'll be back to show you our clay and what we do there to decontaminate the car. Alright, so just got done washing the car with a good scrub down. I'm going to rinse it off and get it all cleaned up now and ready for the next step. Okay, so we got this thing all washed down. We got it rinsed. We got I like to use some compressed air and blow all the crevices and cracks out. But I'm going to do a full detail like this before polishing. So the next step is going to be our clay decontamination. A real quick one. It'll be a light one. There's not a lot on this car, but you know, it does have some decontamination on it. So I like using these the nano skin 6-inch clay disc. I get a backer for it, so I'll link those down in the bottom here. And you got to have a good clay lubricant. I've tried a handful of them, and the best one I found that I like is the Chemical Guys Clay Luber. So, and what we do, this is real simple. So I just like to, a couple sprays. I put the disc right on where I sprayed, and then just start moving. And you'll start to feel where it's a little rough. If you need some more, just spray. And if it's a little rough, you'll hear it. Just stay on that. It'll eventually get smooth. And then you just kind of work your way till it's smooth. Get the rest of the car here. And then you're just going to work yourself all the way around. So I'm going to do this, and I'm going to grab a microfiber towel. I'm going to wipe this luber off. I'm going to move myself around the car. So again, just a nice, quick, easy step to get your paint where it needs to be before polishing. All right. So as I started claying this, I started really feeling that the spots that were clayed were a lot smoother, and the other areas that have not been clayed are really rough still, and it kind of sounds rough, kind of like sandpaper. And then this one's nice and smooth. So that's what you're looking for. And I'm really, I do a lot of new cars, and this one has a good amount of whatever it could be, overspray or I don't know. But I'm going to get this all off. I just wanted to kind of, show you that it should be smooth when you're done claying, and the rest of the car, that'll show you. If you run from one panel that you did, your hand over to a panel that you didn't do, you'll feel that. A good layer of decontamination on it. It's really set up now and ready for the polish. And so I'm going to set everything up here. I did put a piece of tape here on the middle, so I'm going to do our whole process with our polish, sealant, the ceramic. We'll get all that put on one side of it, and then I'm going to show you the difference between each side. So stay tuned. Alright, so we're here. Got my torque polisher. I have a microfiber polishing pad that I'm going to use here, and I can't remember which one. I think this is the Buff and Shine, so I'll link it below, and then the polish we're going to be using here. I'm actually trying this out for one of my distributors. So far I've done it, I liked it, so I can't really tell you what it is yet, but I will have it available. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of get 4 little
spots on there. And I'll make the screw around a little bit.
So I just work that little area, try to stay 2x2, 3x3, somewhat of an area. I'm going to wipe that off, and then I'm just going to continue on with this. So rather than boring you with all this polishing, I'm just going to kind of get through it, and I'll show you what our next step will be after that. Alright? Alright, so we went ahead and we polished this side of the hood out, and my next step that I'm going to do is I like to do a quick coat of Optimum Car Wax. And this stuff is really highly concentrated, so just kind of 2 squirts maybe per panel. If it's a smaller panel, maybe a little less. Just kind of wipe it out. And I really like this liquid wax. I've never been a fan of liquid wax, but the Optimum, they really did sell me. Again, I had to use it to really understand it, but this stuff is really good. This gives you really good UV protection, and I've had this on cars lasting 3 to 6 months, depending if they're garage kept, if they're a spray wax lasting that long. So that's our next step, and we'll be back to show you what we do next. Alright, so we just laid down a layer of wax, and now what we're going to do, this customer didn't want to pay for a full ceramic coating. And the product I'm actually testing, a couple of these, the polish has some ceramic in it that is actually supposedly bonding to the clear coat, the pores in the clear coat, and sealing it. And then what we're going to do next is they have a detail spray that has some ceramic in it. So then we're going to go over top of our wax with a ceramic detail spray. And again, just a few squirts, and then we're just going to kind of go over the whole panel, wipe that in. Just over, buff off any excess. So now we've applied the polish that has ceramic in it. We got a nice coat of wax, and then we did a sealant spray ceramic, and I like to go one more step to finish that out, and that is always I always finish car out with Carpro Reload. I love this. This Carpro Reload was actually kind of designed for their ceramic coating, so it works real well to top this off. So again, this is just another couple sprays. You do not need a lot. If you put too much on, it's actually going to streak. So, and then just kind of apply this, spread this around, and this will be our final coat for this. And this thing's sealed. This will get about a year worth of protection. Again, this car does not go through the car wash. I maintain this one, and it is garage kept, so that'll really stay protected long. So there we go. And then I'm going to actually come back. I'm going to spray this and kind of show you what how much protection we actually got going on there. So hang out, we'll be right back. So just to show you, like, fresh brand new car, you think yeah, that's not very well protected. It's barely sheeting any water. There's any water beading. So I will show you what that looks like when we're done so you can see the difference. Alright, so the right side of this hood, we completely did our whole process on it. The left side of the hood was washed and we clayed it, and that was it. So I just want you to see this. I'm going to spray this a little bit and you can kind of see the difference. Okay. This is completely sheeting that water. To the other side, we have a pretty good hydrophobic. Nice hydrophobic layer there. So now we're protected. So use a little Optimum leather protectant on this. Pretty interesting interior. But man, it was a little dull, and boy did it come to life when I put that Optimum leather care on it.